Terrific piece of bowling from Ryan Sibon. Talk about setting a batsman up. Over the wicket, around the wicket, then back around. And there it is. It's just starting to come in. It's hit him in line with off stump. And it going on to hit middle and leg. Good decision, clever bowling.
Lovely shot. It was wide again, but it was full. How tempted to drive this time. Lovely cover drive for 4, brings up the New Zealand 100.
Always find that happening. Batsmen will play at the length respective of the line.
Edged. Beautifully bowled. Not much Jamie Howe could do about that. It's a beauty from Anderson. Angling in, straightening up off the seam and taking the edge.
If you could describe a perfect delivery, this perhaps would have been that one. Just about off stump. You can see the shine there on the inside, so he's desperately trying to get the ball to go conventionally, which is away from the shine. It pitches, hits the seam, and straightens just enough. Excellent delivery, halfway forward. It's 102 for 3.
102 for 3 New Zealand now. And Brendan McCullum at the crease. Always a critical moment when McCullum is at the crease, because you know as an opposing captain that he can very quickly dismantle your attack and take the game away from you. So ideally you want to get him early. There's always that heightened expectation when a player of McCullum's class and danger comes to the crease. He's got an arm guard on there, which is a change from his innings at Lords, or certainly until he was carted off for an X-ray at Lords when Stuart Broad hit him on that forearm. Discretion the better part of valour here at Old Trafford, and the arm guard has been worn. 2 slips, deepish gully and a fly slip, and a deep square leg. Interesting field set by Vaughan. Both aggressive with the slips, but also 2 people out on the boundary. Straight again, offside this time, but runs, and 4 of them.
Has to be careful of the length, Jimmy Anderson. The ball isn't swinging. There's not a lot of lateral movement. There's just enough. So you have to make sure that the ball pitches a fair enough distance in front of the bat so that it has time to move off that seam. That had absolutely no time to do anything. Much too close to the bat, much too full. Look where it pitches. Good shot though.
More runs. Didn't quite time this as he might have liked. And Stuart Broad gives chase but can't win the race. 4 more consecutive boundaries to Ross Taylor.
A fraction shorter. Perhaps needs to be just a bit shorter than that last delivery, but this wasn't as full. Pitch a little bit further in front of the bat, but again with the lack of lateral movement of the seam, just need to be a bit shorter.
Yeah. First boundary to Brendan McCullum. And there was a lot of ease in that stroke. Didn't try and club the ball too hard. Picked the length and popped it away to cover.
That's one thing that he's very good at, Brendan McCullum, putting away bad deliveries. Doesn't have to be a rank long hop or a very bad delivery, just slightly off target and you're gone.
Smashed. Magnificent stroke over deep mid-wicket. It's gone about 15 yards over the rope. And he's increased his lead at the top of that 6-hitting competition.
Well, he certainly isn't shy. Quite happy to express himself, Brendan McCullum. Right in the slot.
Edged. Good catch. Wonderful captaincy from Vaughan. Great bowling from Panesar. Floated up outside off stump. It spun. Took the edge. Collingwood did the rest. New Zealand 4 down.
Well, Collingwood had to be watching this very carefully. I'm not too sure, but I think it might have hit the wicketkeeper's glove on the way through to Collingwood. But Michael Atherton was correct. Well-flighted delivery, a bit of turn. That's what you need to be doing to people who are quite willing to play their shots. There it goes off the glove. And a good catch by Collingwood. Well, Brendan McCullum has to go. It's 123 for 4.
Daniel Flynn, who created such a good impression at Lords in that second innings with his composure at the crease, and once again he comes to the crease with New Zealand under pressure and in trouble. 4 down now for 123, with the fastest gun in the West, Brendan McCullum, back in the shed.
You don't have to guess about Monday Panesar's feelings when he takes a wicket.
That's a lovely shot from Ross Taylor, once again showing that full face to the bowler and hitting down the ground.
When you see shots like that, you know that this man has a bit of class about him. Straight down the ground, but on the onside of the wicket.
That's got away. We go all the way. Quick outfield. Traffic. Placid delivery, about 55 miles an hour. Wasn't quite where he intended, but he'll take it.
Well, they fancied the chances, England. Daniel Flynn played pretty well at Lords on debut.
It's a good shot. Quick on his feet. Play, Ross Taylor. Looked all at sea at Lords in the first test, but he was annoyed with himself. Can understand why he played in the manner that he did. Probably because he's just out of form, but he's looking better today.
Well, this is a good shot, powerful shot. Uses the depth of the crease to just rock back into position there.
Oh dear, now that's hit him hard. I'll tell you what, that's hit him hard. And he's cut him. And Flynn went for the hook shot, but it was well directed, the bouncer. And it was straight, full on, that was. I think he'll him to get something done there. Ross Taylor's wandered off. He doesn't want any more of that. It's a good bounce. It's full on, this. That is full on. I have a feeling there might be some damage to one of the teeth there, as if one came out on impact.
He's having a drink. He's obviously going to go off, I think. Yeah, he's going off.
And I think, in fairness, that makes sense. It does. It's full on, this. It is absolutely full on. The ball just hits the grill and drops. And there you go. It's just stopped. He's lost the tooth there, so generous applause from the crowd here as he leaves the pit. And the Flynn. Let's hope it's not too serious and then get it sorted out. He looks a well-organised player.
Now, if he feels groggy, he's got to go off. but I know, having worn a couple myself, you just want to get back out there. You want to be playing again, and you want your next bouncer to decide how you're going to deal with it. He'll be ticking, Jacob Oram.
Sorry? Yeah, that's centre there. Free to come.
He's got it away through that gap. He's up. I think he's got 4 runs to his name, Jacob Oram.
I mentioned that he knows there's a short ball coming. A very tall batsman. Goes nowhere here. I think that's fair enough that he plays it with soft hands, open face.
Says him. The helmet. Well, I heard some of the commentators saying they thought it was a slow wicket. I'm not quite so sure they're right. Into the over, an aggressive over. 140 for 4. And 44, of course, because it came off the helmet, and so it's leg byes.
Well, it's a short ball. It's banged in. It's well directed again. And it's the usual thing here at Old Trafford. If you're a fast bowler and you bend your back, you'll get it through. Crusted him. Straight on the helmet. Anderson, I mentioned, he's in good rhythm.
No, that's not a bad shot. Hit on the up and through the offside, brings the 150 up.
Oh, this is such a good shot. Taylor's a very attractive player. You'd feel that England are on top at this stage, but look at the confidence here. It's a good shot. Real good.
He's gone for the hook and hit it very, very well and a long way. Well, you were just saying to me you're not sure you take it on. Some shot that bumble.
Oh, this is a great shot. We've seen Oram in all sorts of trouble. And then Ross Taylor. Anderson asked the question. What a terrific shot. Sails into the pavilion there.
It's firmly struck, beautifully struck. Races away.
He hit this hard. My goodness, this got to the rope very quickly. Just short enough from Anderson, and Taylor gets the width, and he absolutely clubbed this. It got there so quickly.
Well, there's that flashing cut again. Again hit with supreme power, superb power. And second boundary of the over takes Ross Taylor past 50. He's on to 53 now.
Terrific shot. The sort of shot you can play here at Old Trafford with the pace of this pitch and trust the bounce.
England still have a fight on their hands. 4 wickets down, and Flynn uncertain to be fully effective even if he does come back to bat. But these two guys are batting well. He's a good player, Ross Taylor. Look where that hits, right spanking in the middle of the bat.
Don't chase that, Monty. Don't chase that. Well, he's flying here. Ross Taylor, he's moved on to 76. Full toss. Ross Taylor stretches for it. He's in the air, but it's gone like a rocket again to the boundary. Just to the right of Ryan Sidebottom at mid-off.
I don't think Ryan Sidebottom picked it up very early. Wouldn't have had a chance of catching it anyway, but it seemed as if he saw it when it was almost halfway towards him.
Got a bit excited. Perfectly safe. No one out at mid-wicket. Clipped away. 4 more. He hasn't hit that, and this is up in the air. This could be out. Should have been out. Well, that should have been taken.
That is just a complete misjudgment from Jimmy Anderson. There's a lot of wind out there. We've just explained that, but this was in the air for a long time for him to get underneath. It seemed to take forever to line it up, and then he was never going to get it.
Well, I reckon this is some lazy running, and I think the hesitation, and I'm not even sure he had the bat down. I think it was in the air. I think this could well be out. That's going to be pretty straightforward, I think, for the third umpire. Ian Gould is the third umpire, and I think it's quite straightforward. Jacob Oram is on his way back to the pavilion. He's gone for 38. Look for two here. I'm going to have a look. Let's just check this. Why are they not sliding the bat in? I'll tell you, that's out.
This game's been turned on its ear by silly cricket. Silly cricket.
Well, this is amazing, and he's out for me, and Ian Gould agrees. Well, but the captain to go like that. He's got it through. I think it'll go all the way. Takes him on to 95. Ross Taylor, 257 for 6.
There's the big shot. It's gone downwind. And it's gone all the way for 6.
That's gone high, and it's gone straight over the keeper's head. Straight down to that boundary behind the keeper.
Fortune favours the brave. It's great to see a tail-ender playing his shots. It's the only way to go, really. The angle, taking it outside his off-stump. Difficult to pull the left armour. But he gets another boundary. He's dangerous, Mills.
Yeah, into the 20s now, 23.
He'll get it. Brilliant for Ross Taylor. That's his second Test century, and he is enjoying the moment, as is the Manchester crowd. One out of the top drawer.
Very good knock. I think you'd have to say, Smith, he was just under a bit of pressure after Lords, especially the shot that he played out in that first innings to get out. And he has decided he'll show everyone what he's capable of doing. Very good knock. Good century.
Just 130 balls, 13 fours and 1 6. Chalk and cheese from Lords, really outstanding stuff.
Oh, catch it.
Looked composed, he's looked in charge.
Played some fantastic shots as well. Good looking player when he's on the go, Ross Taylor.
That's 4 to Mills. New Zealand cashing in here. This is a good period of play. Mills goes through to 37.
Partnership is 47, and Kyle Mills has 37 of those. Ross Taylor went through a period of 8 overs, during which he only faced 8 deliveries, because England were trying to get at Kyle Mills. Well, they got at him.
Oh, that has hit. Oh, there's all sorts of things going on out there. But the biggest concern is for the fielder, and that is Ian Bell. Already had one nasty injury in this game, and it looks like we've got another bad blow here.
Well, fortunately, he has some protection there as well, Ian Bell. Again, it could have been worse. Struck powerfully, right off the middle of the bat.
Just away from Ambrose for 4. There's not a lot in it, but 50 partnership up between these two. It's 303 for 6. It's gone fine for 4. I think the captain, the England captain, could have done a wee bit better there personally, but it's just been one of those mornings and it's starting to get away a wee bit from the home side. That's 4 more. Beautifully clipped, square of the wicket. Terrific innings for this Ross Taylor, because so long perceived as an onside player. He has carved up.
He's making his batting look easier, Ross Taylor. To the short ball, he just had to go up on his toes to get over the ball to spank it through the offside.
Over the top. Did Collingwood get a hand on it? He may well have done. It was flying. Really flying.
Might have just touched his fingers. That's about it. Went a long way up.
Well played, Carl Mills, 50. It's not strictly true, but you know what I mean. Shy at the stump's got to go, gets in. Oh no. I thought Monty got that. He's a backup fielder. He's gone for 4. 331 for 6.
Got him. It's the end of Carl Mills. It's been a fabulous knock from him, but James Anderson has induced him to play that on. The shot was definitely on for Carl Mills. He was looking for more runs, but it's not going to work. Down it comes, and New Zealand are now 339 for 7, with Carl Mills gone for 57.
And there's the answer. How will he play? That's how he's going to play.
Downwind, but it is a beautiful cricket shot because it's played relatively straight. He's hit straight back down the line where hits come from. And a superb shot. Flat 6.
Get 1, might get 4. Gets 4. Gotta go, gotta go. Oh, it's 5 more, is this? This is 5 more. Just clears the boundary now. Oh, big shot. Big shot. Over the boundary. 6.
Well, this is brilliant cricket. Stuart Broad again. He had the run-out opportunity before that went for 5, and now he's the big man, one of the 7 on the fence in the deep, not right on the fence. That may well be the issue.
He's still going up. Get on the boundary. He's steaming here. Absolutely steaming. Bottom screaming for every fielder to get on the boundary. Michael Vaughan's brought them all in. drop, side bottom, absolutely going bananas. It's Ian Bell at cover. This lands to him, I'm sure it does. Slashing shot. Oh, it gets there, yeah, down.
England have lost the plot in the last half hour or so. Fantastic innings from Ross Taylor. That's up in the air, should be caught short leg, and is. Ian Bell takes the catch, throws it into the dirt. England needed that breakthrough.
Just too quick. O'Brien never in any position. Just pokes it up in the air, nothing more. Simplest of catches. But you're right, England needed that. They were all over the place.
Pulled away, top edge, 6. It's gone downwind. Nothing more than a top edge, but the power of the shot, the bat speed and the wind, it went all the way. He sees it the other way. Maybe he should go that way and hit it for 6.
You were saying, Nas? What a way to bring up your 150. 154, that has gone onto the top tier of the stand over there. Remarkable innings from a remarkably good young player. Everyone said, well, someone's going to step up to the plate when Stephen Fleming retired. I suggest this young man is doing just that.
Gone into the famous F stand. High, long ball. Top tier, that's where it is. Looks at his bat. It's a pretty good one, Ross. Well played, 154. Full and straight, gone. Chris Martin off stump, knocked back. James Anderson has the wicket, and it'll be the last one. No Daniel Flynn. Michael Vaughan with problems this morning goes up to Ross Taylor, congratulates him on a quite splendid 150.
Magnificent, great entertainment. He's a wonderful player to watch, this young man. We saw him develop or start his development in New Zealand. He got left out. He soon got back into the side and he played well against England, but he's just growing in stature. Fantastic knock, one that he'll remember. His teammates will as well. He's given New Zealand